Hi Leos. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this reading because I was meditating and writing down a lot of the things that Spirit was sharing with me, and things just started spilling out. So honestly, I don't want to miss out on anything. It just got to the point where it was too much to write down because it just kept pouring out, and I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. I did not write any, I'm sorry, I wrote down stuff. I did not pull any cards yet, is what I was trying to say. But as I was meditating over your reading, Leos, this is what automatically came to me. Off the bat, I saw 3 different animal totems. The first one was a beautiful peacock. And with the peacock, the message that I got from that was time for beautifying oneself, confidence, self-care, self-expression. You guys are in a place where you're starting to really, it's Spirit is saying it's all in the details, in the way that you do your hair, the way that you shower in the morning. You're starting to do things differently. You're starting to, I don't know, you feel moved to, like, whether it be something so small and minuscule as buying a brand new pair of shoes, or trying a new perfume, something that you've never done before, something that's completely out of your element, because you're in that energy of just this newness, this let me do it differently, let me try something else, let me explore something. And in that, you'll find you'll find another side to you, another beautifying side to yourself that you thought that you could never achieve. And when I say never achieve, not that you never believed in yourself, or it wasn't something that you never thought that you could have or portray, but it's almost like this new discovery, this new feeling of wanting to try something new is what I'm trying to get at. Also, the respect of oneself. So as we beautify ourselves on the inside and the outside, we're finding this new expression of ourselves, the way that we portray ourselves, the way that we carry ourselves, the way that we treat others, the way we allow people to treat us as well. Spiritually digging deeper to the meaning of things. I see you guys looking at things in such a new way, and it's not just with the beautifying, but it's in all aspects of your life. You guys are really taking, and I hear Spirit saying continually the same thing. It's like it's in the details. And I don't understand what that means exactly, but what I feel with that is in the details of the little things that you do, even the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you, I don't know, fold your clothes on the bed in the morning. I don't know. I just see you guys in this new light of doing things differently. And it's not to impress anybody. It's not for you to want to be different and be something that you're not. It's seeing yourself in a new way, in a new light, in a positive way. Then I seen a crocodile, and I heard finding strength again, resilience, and I have a hard time saying this word, guys. I'm sorry. English was not my first language. Adaptive. Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing. Adaptility. Adapting, a new way to adapt. Kind of like what I was just saying about the beautifying, but a new way of viewing and attacking things from a different angle. So there's just this energy overall of doing things differently and seeing things differently and reacting differently and taking on things differently. And then lastly, I seen a parrot. It was funny because, like, I seen a parrot and I was like, really, a fucking parrot? Because I don't think I've ever, like, seen a parrot, like, whenever I do readings. So that was the first, and it was kind of funny. But I did see a parrot, which represents communication, wisdom, and the power of words. And it goes back to respect. For some reason, Spirit it keeps bringing me back to this form of respect. You guys are finding a new balance and a new way of not only, you know what it is? You guys are so quick to respect everybody else that I think that you guys might even, this is not for everybody, but there may be a group of you who have kind of like let shit slide for a long time. And Spirit is saying no more. Spirit is saying you don't owe that to everybody. Not everyone gets to see that side of you. You guys need to learn to figure out who are the people who deserve that sort of treatment. Spirit is no longer allowing you to have people have certain access to you anymore. And that's where that respect comes in. That's where those boundaries come in. That's a new way of seeing things. Some of you have gone so long not respecting yourselves. And it's almost like this blindfold just finally coming off of you. And it's almost like, I feel for a lot of you, you guys didn't even know that you were even doing it. That's the funny thing. Guys, please forgive me. I have like 2 fans on. And it's making my throat really dry. So let me turn off this other fan really quick. I'm going to keep coughing. I'll lower this one a little bit. Oh, I don't want to turn it off completely. It's high up in here. Okay. That's better. Let's see. Oh, did I put it high again? I did. No, it's fine. That's fine. Okay. So as I was saying, another sippy sip on. You know, I had this interesting revelation the other day. The Spirit is bringing it up. And now I know why I had that smack in the face the other day, because I was meant to share it with you guys. So, this may not resonate with everyone. This is just a situation that happened to me and a revelation that Spirit shared with me. And it has to do, it's just because I keep coming back to the whole respect thing. Excuse me. And I feel like Spirit's not letting it go. So we're going to go with it. Okay. Excuse me. So there was this event that I had to do. I was super excited about it. It was honestly an event that someone had put together specifically for me to help me out. And I'm getting ready for this event. I knew about it ahead of time. But a part of me was kind of like, honestly, that part of the story has nothing to do with you guys. Let me just get through the story. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so ADD. It's not even funny. I'm like all over the place when I'm like sharing a story. I tend to just get ahead of myself while I'm still thinking of other things of the story. So let me try to break this down. So what I'm about to tell you is the whole message for you guys specifically is what I'm going to tell you by the end. But what I was saying is, okay, I had to do this event. The event, I had enough time to prepare for it. The day comes where I have to do the event. And I'm not ready. I am not ready. I did not prepare for it. I waited till last minute to do everything. And then the morning of, I was like, I am not going to do this. I don't want to do this. But the whole point of the event was something. It was like someone put it together for me to help me. But I didn't want to do the event because of X, Y, and Z reasons. It doesn't really matter. But if I can get a little specific, I guess, to not leave you guys completely, confused, is that I was dealing with my own things, my own shadow work that I had to get through. And the main thing was, I was afraid. I was afraid of change. I was afraid of being seen. I was afraid. I literally felt myself trying to shift into a new timeline, and it was uncomfortable. It was completely uncomfortable because it was something I've never done before, even though I wanted to do it so bad and in my mind and envisioning it and being like, oh my God, this is amazing. I want to do this thing. But the moment it was here, it was like, I couldn't fucking budge. I froze. You know, at that moment when you're like on the cliff where God's like, just jump. I got you. You fly. I got you. I gave you wings so you can fly. Just jump. And I didn't want to. So the person who was helping me host the event, because, you know, me and her were the hosts. I'll be honest, I fucking lied to her. I was like, hey, something came up. I'm going to be there a little late. But to be honest, my plan was to not show up. Because I was scared. I was like fighting with myself mentally. And it was funny because I'm like, first of all, this person is a shaman like myself. And it's like, there's no, like, people like us, there's no lying to us. Because we already fucking know. Like, we know before you even say anything. That's the funny part. So as I'm lying to her, I'm like, I know she's going to fucking know anyway. But I'm going to tell her this because it makes me, my flesh, my, you know, my ego, it strokes my ego. Like, just lie. It's going to be fine, whatever. So I say this lie to her, and she literally was like, that's an interesting creation. Basically, let me know when you're done with that, and I'll see you later. So I get to the house. I'm driving towards her place. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And I park. And I just start crying. And I didn't even know why. That was the funny thing. I was like, why the fuck are you, like, why do you not want to do this? You literally planned this with this person. You guys planned this together. And she didn't have to do this. She did it, like, she's good without me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was something that she was doing out of her heart and to help me out, to do an event and get myself out there. And that was my opportunity. That was my door, but I didn't want to go through it. So I'm sitting in my car and I'm crying, and I'm like, I started getting all these like downloads, and like, I feel like Divine was speaking to me. It was telling me, like, you are literally breaking family curses, and these thoughts and feelings that you're having right now, they're not even yours. Let it go. Let it go. It was the same, like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be seen. You're not allowed. Who are you to think that you can do something like this? Who the hell do you think you are? All those same sayings, those beliefs that have been passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation. And we take it up as our own, and we believe that it's true, and we live by them. But that was the moment that Divine spoke to me and was like, this is your time to break it. It's not even yours to bear. Cry, do what you gotta do, and get the fuck inside. Just like that. Just like that. I gave myself a good, like, 10 minutes cried off. I wiped my face, put a little makeup, fix it, and I went right inside. I went right inside, still afraid, but I did it. Because I made that commitment, and I had to stick to it. Not only to myself, but to the other person, to respect them as well. To show that respect, that I wasn't going to waste their fucking time. And also the respect to myself. And also the revelation that I also got from that was, I felt the Divine speak straight to me and was like, and you wonder why no one wants to commit to you. And I'm speaking romantically. I'm speaking relationship-wise. Spirit was so clear. Like if it was just in my ear, sitting next to me in my car, and you wonder why no one will commit to you. Bitch, you don't even commit to your fucking self. You don't even respect yourself. How do you expect anyone to respect you or want to commit to you when you can't even do something so simple as this that you made a commitment for and you didn't show up on time because of your own personal fucking bullshit, because of your little feelings, because of your ego, because you cared too much about, well, what the fuck was going on in your head when I'm giving you an opportunity, but you're not taking it. You want an open door, I'm opening it to you, but you're not taking that door. And that's why the Divine keeps bringing up the respect for you guys, I believe. There is this aspect of this respect. It doesn't necessarily have to fall into the relationship. This doesn't necessarily have to do with relationships. I'm just speaking to what I went through specifically. Maybe it may hit home for you guys. But I felt like the divine was, God was literally trying to make an example of me and be like, and you wonder why you don't get that from me. You don't even do it for yourself. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you guys? Spirit wants you to see how you live your life. How are you holding yourself accountable? How are you walking in this world and allowing others to treat you the way that they do, or treating yourself, showing up for yourself? How are you showing up for yourself? Are you constantly giving to other people? What about giving to yourself? What about promoting yourself? What about investing in yourself? What are you doing for you? That's the respect I want you to have for yourself. Be selfish. You know, a lot of people make selfishness look like a really bad thing sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes I saw this movie many years ago. I think it's called oh my God, I remember, what was it? I remember because Nicki Minaj was in it. It was something that she said that made me laugh, and I'm like, damn, she's fucking right. The Other Woman, with Carmen Diaz, Nicki Minaj, and a bunch of, if you guys never seen it, it's a really good movie. But there's something that Nicki Minaj said, and it's kind of fucked up because she's literally like, the guy that she's married to in the movie was because of an affair that they had while he was married to someone else. So she was like the new wife, right? And she says to Cameron Diaz in the movie, she's like, selfish people live longer. And of course, we're not talking about doing that sleazy stuff, but the whole point I'm trying to say is selfish people live longer. See how your life changes when you put yourself first. When you put up these boundaries, excuse me. Yeah, I haven't even done the cards yet. We're 17 minutes in. Thanks, Spirit. Listen. See how your life changes when you start investing in yourself, when you start pouring into yourself. The things that you're constantly doing for others, do for you. Damn it. Do it for you and see how your life changes. How nice, right? How nice would it be to spend a little alone time for yourself, or spend a little more time at the gym, or making music, I heard, for some of you. Playing video games, like doing something for you that makes you happy. And once you start doing for you and you start telling no to these people, I feel like I'm super Italian today. I'm using my hands a lot. I'm not even Italian, bro. I'm a Puerto Rican. But sometimes we talk like this. Sometimes when we're hyped, you know what I'm saying? I just don't, I'm not using my hands so damn much. I think it's because I'm not having the camera on my face. So I'm like, they need to know. They need to feel my essence in the hands. Oh, what else we got? Oh, and then after that, I seen the Queen of Wands. Listen, guys, when I seen the Queen of Wands in my head, it was like, I ain't gonna lie, the first thing I thought of was Beyonce. You know, Beyonce, she's so beautiful. She's so, her hair and like queen bee, you know what I'm saying, on the throne. That's what I saw. That's the energy that I saw. And back to the respect. That was the energy that I got when I seen her and seen you guys on that throne. Whether you're male, female, doesn't matter. It's that energy, that essence of you don't fuck with me. You are only around me if I allow you to be. Don't speak. Only I will speak. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy, like, peasant. Now, we're not treating people bad, but recognizing ourselves for who we truly are and acting as such, so that the people around us, people who are watching, people who see, she don't play, he don't play, I can't waste their time. Oh, they not the one to play with. They ain't waste. No. I gotta come correct if I come up to them, cause they will slice and dice me. And I see y'all on the throne with a big ass sword right next to you, just sitting here like this with the cat by your feet. If you guys see, actually, I have the Queen of Wands right here. I got this from this girl. She randomly gave me like an anonymous bag to choose from. And this is what I got. I got this this was probably like almost over a year ago. But yeah, instead of that wand, you got a big ass sword. Ready to use it on anybody who tries their motherfucking life. Okay? Not allowing less than deserved treatment. Yeah, I already said that. So that's what I got. Without the cards. So let's go. Let's start with the cards. Spirit, what do we have for our Leos when it comes to love? Please, what do you have? And happy birthday to my Leos. I have a good friend. Her birthday was August 3rd. Yes, I'm sorry. There was this whole week of I think there was 4 birthdays. And every year that goes by, I always get confused. I'm like, all right, your birthday's on this, your birthday, your birthday. They're all in one week. It's crazy. It's a whole week of celebrating. What do we have for love, for my Leos? Okay. Let's do 6. Oh my goodness. You guys, I haven't done a reading in forever. But I've been not respecting myself to my commitments. I'm gonna be real with y'all, just like I was saying. But I'm back. I'm back at it again. That made me think of that. You guys ever remember that old video where they were like, damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white bands. That's what it made me think of. Damn, Daniel. Maybe you guys are dealing with the Daniel. Or Daniela. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white bands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, we'll take it all, whatever. What we got here? Ooh. Alicia Pouring. Oh, I just heard that song. Kim Walker, Fresh Outpouring. It is a Christian song, but gave me goosebumps. There is a fresh outpouring of blessings, of newness. Like I was just saying, when it comes to looking at things in a different way and in a different angle, there is a fresh outpouring. There is a fresh newness way of thinking. And I feel like not only in the mind and the heart, but energetically as well, you are being supported by your ancestors and by the divine by this. Some of you are feeling motivated or moved to want to move, but not move. I take it back. I heard a trip. Some of you may be planning to take a trip or already on one or literally about to go on something. Spirit, why is this Judgment card here, please, for our Leos? I feel like with that energy I was saying about the whole Beyonce thing and the newness and the Queen of Wands, that boss energy, now not allowing others to disrespect you or not necessarily giving people the same treatment that you used to do. And for some people, you're going to see their true selves. This is for a small group of you. When you guys act in this way from now on, in this newness, in this new image, this new ideal, it's going to mess with a lot of people. They're going to be so fucking confused. They're going to be so surprised by your new attitude and the way that you carry yourself and respect yourself. Some of them ain't going to be able to handle it. And let them. Because that way you're going to figure out who's really for you and who's not, whether it be in love or in friendships or family members, people that you want to keep around you. Because I heard Spirit just say, be careful who's in your circle. Be careful who you have surrounded by you. Because I don't care if they're your best friend. If they are someone who will constantly bring down the mood, this is for someone specific. Someone who constantly brings down the mood. Someone that you guys are out having a good time and they just have to be upset. They just have to, like, bring down the mood in the room. Like, oh, they having too much fun. I gotta bring the attention back to me because they're so damn needy and that's what they need. That's why they need you, because they're feeding off of you. They are feeding off of your spirit. This is for someone very specific or a group of you guys. And you guys may already know who the fuck I'm talking about. You already had that feeling, but this is your confirmation. Don't say I didn't fucking tell you. There's a reason this is coming up. There's some type of revelation, this profound. It's like once you step into that self-respect and new boundaries, there's going to be so much opportunity. There's so many doors that are going to open up for you because people are going to recognize you for your efforts and recognize you for the things that you bring to the table. Because you're not a person who's like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of talk. You guys are an action type of person. I heard you wear your heart on your sleeve. So once you allow yourself to fully be in that energy, these new opportunities are going to come to you. And I feel like somebody is also somebody or something or some type of opportunity. There's honestly, I feel like there's some, let's see what's going on here in between these two. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like because I was asking about love. Ooh, I dropped it. Give me 1 second. And oh yeah, okay, because I was asking about love. There may be two parties, or I feel that there's two parties involved. There's two people who are going to be extremely invested and interested in you, and it's going to be up to you guys to figure out who you want to choose. And I feel like the difference between these two, I feel like these two people are actually kind of young. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit, for my Leos when it comes to love? Ooh. Let me cover it. Wait. So supposedly, we're supposed to be covering these now. The Lovers. Yes, but why is the Seven of Swords here? Okay, for a moment, because I almost read this like a negative thing, the Seven of Swords, like if someone's being deceitful. But I kept hearing like, no, it's more like of an overload. Maybe it could just be a warning to just kind of like, because then you have the Temperance card here, which has to do a lot with balance. So when it comes to love, having that balance, I'm really getting, take your time, get to know both individuals. Don't take off or don't bite more than you can chew. Oh my God, why can't I pick this up? Don't bite off more than you can chew. Kind of be in this place of getting to know each other. And you can be honest. You can let both parties know, like, listen, I'm dating with intention, but you know what? There's two of y'all. Fight to the death. No, I was kidding. No, that's not it. It's more like allowing, as you get to know yourself a lot better and as you're working in this new energy, it's going to bring so much more opportunities. So many doors are opening for you that it's going to bring a bunch of, honestly, I don't think it's just two suitors. I think it's going to bring a lot of suitors. You guys are going to come from a place, I take that back. You guys, Spirit Divine is taking you to a place that you've never been before. You're going to start to see that There's so much fish in the sea. And I did not mean to make that rhyme. It just came out that way. But listen, because you are stepping into that energy of that, like that arrow, like straight arrow, that the sword, you have the Ace of Swords also. This is what I want. I'm not settling for anything less. It's going to bring so much to you. Whereas it just made me think of Jesus when Jesus came and was like, there's nothing to eat. There's 1,000 of us. How are you going to feed us, Jesus? And he gave more than, bountiful of freaking fish and bread for everybody. There was more to spare for this. It's going to be so crazy, and you're going to be so overwhelmed, but in a good way. But also with that warning of don't allow yourself to be overburdened, and don't put what is it, that saying that people don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because you're gonna see things, I'm telling y'all, like, it's so hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say. Like, the way that I'm seeing it, the way that I'm viewing you guys, how you're reacting to what's gonna happen to you is gonna be like, I didn't even know I can get this. I didn't even know that my life could be this great. I didn't know that I had this many options. I didn't even know these many people would want me. I didn't know. And Spirit is just like, yeah, and it's gonna keep on coming. Just keep doing what you're doing, girl. Keep doing what you're doing, boy. Like, you can have it all. You just have to believe and respect yourself enough to know that you deserve nothing less. You are worth it all. Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to believe that for yourself. And let's pull out a card for another one for love and let's see, oracle cards. Let's see what we have for my Leos. What do we have for it? Something nicey nice. Real feelings. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. So after all the madness, after all the dating and being around all kinds of people and seeing the different opportunities and different options that you may have for yourself, what you're feeling with a certain individual, whether you found them already, I feel like I need to ask one more thing. Spirit, if there is a way that you can show us, is this person new, or is this someone who's already around? No, I don't want to ask that. I'm going to ask. What's next in Leo's love life? What's around the corner? What's around the corner for my Leos in love? Bro, you guys already got this. Listen, the Star card. I just heard this could be someone who is either famous, someone who is recognized in the community. They could even do like YouTube, or they are like known for something. Spirit doesn't want you to doubt when it comes to this individual. I feel some of you are kind of like, man, do they even like me like that? Or they just look at me like a friend? Like, we have a good time together, but I think they just kind of just like to hang out as friends. And you have no idea that they really like you like that. They really do. Don't doubt yourselves, Leos. I feel like for a lot of us, we tend to do that. Listen, you can manifest whatever you want, or whoever you want, honestly. But just remember that just because you can manifest anything or anyone, it's not always going to be necessarily for you. And I think that's why Spirit wants you to be very careful and selective about who you have around you, who you spend your time with. You know, it's funny, I felt the need to share this, but I remember thinking to myself a while back, I started realizing I used to think that way when it came to potential partners, where I thought, I don't think they like me. I don't really think they're into me. I think they're just hanging out because whatever. But in my mind, it was like I was creating this reality of us being together or us being a thing. And you know what I've noticed? Every time I've wanted something so bad, like it would always happen. But over time, I started realizing not only did I have that manifestation power, but just because you're able to manifest something because energetically you know how to fuck with that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that person's right for you. Yeah, you may manifest them. Yes, they may come into your life. Yeah, you can do a little spell. You can do some bullshit just for someone specific. Someone's trying to fuck with this stuff. And let me tell you right now, that does not work good. Because even though they may come to you physically, that doesn't mean you have their heart. That means you don't have their commitment. Okay? It's like it'll come to you, but it'll come in a way that's not 100% how you may like it, or how the divine wants to have it played out for you in your life. I don't know why I was interrupted with that message, but that's for somebody. But like I was saying, whoever it is that you have met already, or someone who you're going to meet, if you do feel kind of like, is this real? Is this, could this be a thing? Spirit is saying yes. Just be yourself. Nothing bad can come out of being your authentic self. And if you show yourself to somebody and they don't like it, guess what? You just did. Not only did they do you a favor by saying, no, I'm good, but you just did a favor to yourself, because showing your authentic self will lead you quicker to the person that you're meant to be. And I always say this in my videos. Why be sad about someone who doesn't want you when there is someone out there who will look at you like you a piece of cake, girl? Like you're the dream boy, dream girl. Like this is a person I've been praying for. We all have that person. How much time are you willing to waste on the maybes or the maybe he'll commit to me? Maybe this time. Maybe if I did this one gesture, he'll finally want me. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like 3 a.m. So it's like the later it gets, the sillier I get. But y'all see what I'm trying to say? Like, it's so silly, and I'm laughing, and I can say that because I used to be that. I used to do the same thing. And it's not until now I'm older and I'm just like, you know what it is? I think with age is like, man, I don't got time to fucking waste. Like, listen, you like me or not? Because if not, let's keep it moving, because we ain't got no time to waste. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my goodness. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Happy birthday to all my Leos. If you guys are going out to party, please be safe. Please be careful. Don't drink and drive. Whatever it is that you do, but have a great time and have a good birthday. And I hope to see you on the next reading. And if you guys would like a personal reading that's more catered to your energy, because of course with YouTube, I'm just picking up on whoever. There's going to be so many people who are going to be watching this, so there's only so much information I can give out to specific people. So if you want something more catered to you, to your energy and your story, please go ahead and leave me a message, I believe, in my description box. Yes, I have all that information on there, okay? All right, guys, take care.